the story of the great tennis matches ever played. This one has got to be right up the front of the book.
¿Torneo que preferirías ganar?
Wimbledon, pero está muy difícil y hay que trabajar.
Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic.
Well, they've only played once.
The 8th time.
The 26th time is the 48th instalment
Of a record-breaking 50th meeting.
Meeting number 58.
Rafael Nadal versus Novak Djokovic is one of sport's greatest rivalries.
For this one to get underway.
That's Nadal at his very, very best. And this is just an unbelievable shot as he hooks it in up the line.
Oh.
Choke.
Oops.
Oh, now he's looks to be grimacing with some pain, Djokovic. Djokovic throws his... You better not show that attitude too much early, because that's what you have to expect from Nadal. You have to expect some unbelievable defensive skills, and that certainly was one of them.
Oh, that was came at an odd time. Djokovic retires here at the start of the third set. TKO, Rafael Nadal.
That's a TKO, no question.
But in his press conference after the match, I think Novak showed that he's got a ways to go in terms of analyzing tennis matches.
I think I could win today. You know, I have to say that even though that he's the best and everybody thinks that he's unbeatable, I say he's not unbeatable, he's beatable. I think I was in control because I think everything was depending on me. Oh, yes. I don't know. If he say that, it's okay.
Nadal was wondering if something was lost in translation. Your reaction?
Are you kidding me? Djokovic, do you need some smelling salts? Do you want to incite Rafa? I think the next time he plays you, he is going to drop the hammer on you. You will never forget saying that. What were you thinking about, buddy?
Djokovic now going toe-to-toe with Nadal. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. He's done it.
I would like to congratulate Rafa. He deserved this win and this trophy. Well done, man. Great tournament. First of all, I want to congratulate Novak. He was playing a very, very good tournament without losing the set before this final. He's having a very good season, so maybe he's going to be one of the great players of the world in nothing, no?
Even though there's not much in it in terms of ages,
between these two. There is a significant difference in what both have been able to achieve in the game. So really, it is a case of man versus boy. Oh, sensational.
Very seldom you see Nadal so outmaneuvered.
He's done it. He took a beating in Indian Wells, and 10 days later, revenge is sweet.
Nada, 43 puntos de partido consecutiva en tierra batida. Pues con esa dejada que queda a mitad de camino, ahí vemos la celebración de Rafa Nadal, partido que ha resuelto en 1 hora y 39 minutos 6-2.
C'est fait. Sur un dernier coup droit gagnant, Rafael Nadal de nouveau en finale de Roland Garros, 2 heures et 28 minutes.
Brilliant. He's done it. It's the second time this season that he's been able to beat Rafael Nadal. It's brilliant. Absolutely sensational. What a contest.
Things are heating up, folks. Again, like a game of chess, trying to outmaneuver each other. Great lunge from Nadal. But this is what it takes to win a point against him. You've got to hit 3 or 4 virtual winners. Eventually, just missing wide.
And he is through to the final for the second consecutive year.
Ridiculous stuff from Nadal. Bring it on. That's what he's saying. Look at this court coverage.
Brilliant stuff. He's not number one yet, but he's playing as if he is at the moment. Sensational hands. Nadal had to work incredibly hard this afternoon. What a match that was.
What an incredible match
¿Torneo que preferirías ganar?
Wimbledon.
There's a new man at the head of men's tennis, Rafael Nadal.
It had been the longest Wimbledon final in history and was instantly considered the greatest tennis match ever.
October 18, 2008 will remain indelible in Rafael Nadal's mind as the day he was guaranteed to finish the 2008 season as world number one.
Being number one always is a goal. I fight a lot for the last few years, doing very good results, and right now, finally, I am number one.
He's made his move at precisely the right time. He's done it. 6-1, 7-5. Djokovic has snapped Nadal's 32-match winning streak. And he's done so playing aggressive tennis of the very highest order.
I don't believe it. What defence though from Nadal. He made him play the extra shot. Head bowed, Djokovic.
And there it is.
But with this win though, I think Djokovic is going to come to the forefront of people's thoughts again as he did in the beginning of the year.
Rafael Nadal, a man for all surfaces. He is number one.
Se baja los pantalones, Djokovic.
Ahí va. Ahí va. ¿Pero qué hace Djokovic? ¿Se ha bajado el calzón?
You've won Wimbledon, you've won the Australian. Is it still fair to say this is your favourite surface?
I never say this is my favorite surface, no. I said this is the surface where I had the best results.
Well, we always hope in the big matches that both players can bring their A games to the court, and that's exactly what we're seeing at the moment.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. He's done it. The king of play still reigns here in the Principality. Nadal with his 5th consecutive victory here.
It wasn't the best moment of my career, that moment, because I had the problems of the knees. I had a little bit personal problems.
Yeah, it was one of the best matches I played in my life, and especially on the surface. You know, Rafa had support of 15,000 fans, and playing at home, it was incredible atmosphere, incredible match.
Win against one of the best players of the world, Novak Djokovic, is a very important victory, but to win saving 4 match points with this atmosphere here at home was a very special feeling.
What a match.
Given the way he's played tonight, he's got to stick with what he's been doing so far.
He's done it. A terrific match from Djokovic. He took the game to Nadal right from the very start. Oh, sensational stuff from the super serve. It's too good. He's done it. Djokovic is through to Sunday's final in the best possible manner. Nice to see Nadal so warmly congratulate the victor.
What a cat and mouse display from Novak Djokovic. Oh, look at that shot from Nadal. Oh, he got away with it. And this time he converts it. Novak Djokovic, in an hour and 57 minutes, defeats Rafael Nadal for the third straight time.
And order has been restored in Paris.
And Rafa Nadal ends up on the turf and picks himself up as a Wimbledon champion.
Please welcome our players for today's U.S. Open Men's Singles Championship match. Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal.
It's incredible. There's anticipation. So Nadal takes the opening set and takes his opening step towards claiming his first ever US Open title. Djokovic getting it done at the net. Blistering forehand from Nadal. Oh, he's made it as well. Take that. Two can play this game. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, as is the reaction. Djokovic still believes. And so he should. And he's stolen that away from Djokovic as well. Goodness. He's unstoppable. The greatest, unquestionably, he was tonight. Nadal is the US Open champion. The trophy cabinet is complete.
3 majors in a row, the French, Wimbledon, and now the final jewel in his crown, the US Open.
Right now, he's the best player in the world, and he absolutely deserves this title. I want to congratulate, in order to you, the great attitude in a difficult moment after losing a Grand Slam final. I know that's a not easy moment, but congratulations, because you have a great attitude, and that's a great example for the kids. Thank you very much.
Nadal's second win of the week. Delight, and so they should be for him to do that. But what a disappointment for Djokovic and for his fans and all neutral spectators, because we hope for so much more from this. But
unbelievable year for me, very emotional. I came back after some tough time for me last year and the beginning of 2010 with the injury in Australia, so it's fantastic for me.
In 2011, my problem was Djokovic. Because I was winning against everybody and losing against him the final.
He's got it. Novak Djokovic, for the second time, is the Australian Open champion.
What a shot from Djokovic.
Novak Djokovic is your champion here, and for the moment, you'd have to say he's the best player in the world.
It's always a pleasure playing against you. You're a big champion. For me, you're the greatest player ever, and a good friend, so I wish you luck.
Oh, that's unreal!
And improves his record to 24 wins and no losses this season.
But Novak Djokovic is certainly that of a future world number one.
Victory for Djokovic. The very first time in 10 attempts that the Serb has been able to beat Nadal on the Spaniard's beloved clay. And this incredible streak continues. 32 wins and no losses.
Oh, Djokovic is the champion in Rome. A remarkable season gets better and better. It is 7 straight titles.
still belongs to Rafa Nadal.
I noticed that with Novak, your career record is 16 for you, 11 for him now. 4 times this year, he's beaten you. You've beaten him in all 5 majors that you've played. What is he doing differently to you that has caused this to happen?
The only thing is he's playing with big confidence, he's playing aggressive, his movements are fantastic, he's running a lot. We will see tomorrow. I will try my best as usual, and we will see. We'll see what's going on.
Well, that's the adjustment Nadal needs to make.
Those nutritionists all around him, and it was a huge celebration.
I just think he's won 2 majors. There, you got to hand it to Djokovic here. This is just some incredible shot making.
Novak Djokovic, he takes the first set. Look at Djokovic. Speed kills.
It is all working right now for Djokovic.
Djokovic has taken the #1 ranking from Rafa Nadal, and now he is 1 set from taking the Wimbledon championship.
Ourselves a match now.
And this man's championship at Wimbledon moves on 2 sets to 1. Djokovic.
That serve and volley, first one of the match.
See you text me at the first one.
Novak Djokovic, Wimbledon champion and #1 in the world.
Djokovic rules for now. The first set is in the books. 6-2 for the #1 player. Oh my, and Djokovic breaks through. We just had a New York City marathon called the 3rd game of the 2nd set. Man, was that something. And that's it. Novak Djokovic has a 2 sets to love lead in the men's singles championship. What a point. Crowd is so into it. Of the 1 and 2 players in the world going toe to toe. Ridiculous how great that was. More to come in New York City as this one heads to the 4th set.
versus Apollo Creed. You know what I mean? They're just throwing these punches and they're physically spent. Their body has given out.
And here it is, a second chance for Novak Djokovic to serve for his third Grand Slam of the year.
Because you are a great player and you're going to win this trophy very soon, for sure. I'm sure of that.
And there it is.
This year I lost a lot of finals against him. I have to accept I won a lot in the past, and the only thing that I can do is try my best in every day, try to keep improving, and for sure I will come back next year and try my best.
Incredible feeling. I had an amazing year and it keeps going, but every time I play Rafa it's a big challenge, and I want to congratulate him on a great tournament again. I wish that we have many more tough matches in upcoming years.
Well, we congratulate Novak Djokovic, the 2011 U.S. Open champion, and now he's got that trophy as well. No doubt who number one is.
Not even close.
It's becoming a habit that we see these men in Grand Slam finals.
Rafael Nadal. Novak Djokovic.
Though nothing will keep us together, we can beat them forever and ever. How we can be heroes just for one day. How we can be heroes just for one day.
For much of the set, he looked the man more likely, and so it proves. Rafael Nadal takes the first step in the final in 2012 after 1 hour and 20 minutes. 7 games to 5 is the Spaniard on his way. What a time to do that.
Unbelievable. We'll travel so
Djokovic levels up the match.
how we can be heroes just for one day. How we can be us.
That's the way it's looking at the moment. The roar goes up from Djokovic and his supporters, and seemingly he's on his way. 2 sets to 1 after 3 hours and 11 minutes. Novak Djokovic has had that look about him since the 3rd set, and now finds himself in a position of standing on the verge of dominance.
That is big.
That is Rafa. That's what he does. Interrupted. Who's got the balance of power just at the moment? Listen to this.
He's missed it, and we do have a 5th set here. What a comeback from Rafael Nadal. He looked dead and buried in this match.
Might that be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Nadal is 2 games away. It's called wide.
And we can be heroes just for one day.
When they write the story of the great tennis matches ever played, this one has got to be right up the front of the book.
Good morning, everybody. First thing that I have to say, just congratulations to Novak and all his team. They deserve it. They are doing something fantastic, so congratulations. First of all, Rafa, you're one of the best players ever. You're one of the most respected guys on the tour. We made a history tonight, and you know, unfortunately, there couldn't be two winners tonight.
The perfect finish for Nadal. He makes it 8 straight in Monte Carlo. Rafa's long reign continues for another year at least here.
Your level of tennis is always unbelievable. After 7 times, thank you for this one.
Champion in Rome for the 6th time. Rafa has his revenge.
So fitting. Without question, this is Rafa's house. He stands alone. 7 French championships.
Novak Djokovic reigns in Monte Carlo. He ends Rafa Nadal's 8-year hold on this tournament.
Dream match against Novak in the semi-finals. We've had some great rivalries with Borg, McEnroe, Agassi, Sampras, you and Roger. Are you feeling like you and Novak, it's another dream that we are going to talk about for the next few years?
I don't know if that's going to be a rivalry, but the thing is we played a lot of times, no, and a lot of times for important things, and that makes the match always special and interesting.
Incredible, Nadal.
He's lost the point. Oh boy.
This is a correct call though. Rafael Nadal is through to yet another French final. What an effort from these boys. Novak Djokovic, his dream will have to wait for another year, but a fabulous effort.
Nadal 6-3, 6-2, 6-3.
Sick and tired.
And finally, Nadal's able to close it out.
In the ring, you can hit me with a word.
Oh, what a shot! Whoa! Oh, he hit him. Oh, that's a legitimate shot. Nadal is apologising, but it's the only shot he had, really. And Nadal apologising about the shot in which he hit it at him.
Evil twin. You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. Oh, no, no. You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. No, you're never gonna. You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. No.
To have you with us after 14 days, we have reached the final. Most people anticipated.
No, no, no. You're lucky if I stick around. Maybe foolish, but I ain't a clown. No, no, no. You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. No, 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 no.
That's a wonderful shot. One of the best points.
Look at that.
Novak just digging, not giving up on anything but the point to Nadal.
Shot rally.
54. The best tennis match of this season was played by these two at the French Open. I think they're trying to exceed it on the hard courts tonight.
Sliding into that ball. Djokovic really went after this shot. Nadal moved, guessed right, and saw the opening, but to execute that, that's another story.
Has won the US Open for a second time.
It was obvious that in the important moments he played better tennis, and that's why he deserved to win, so congratulate him, and I move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, your US Open champion, Rafael Nadal.
This season is probably the most emotional one in my career. I felt that I did everything right to have my chance here. So, you know, you play one match against one of the best players of the history, like this Novak, and number one in the world, in probably his favorite surprise. So I know I have to be almost perfect to win.
Another very comfortable hold for Djokovic. Djokovic is the king in Beijing. He wins 6-3, 6-4. She's still unbeaten at this tournament, 19 successive victories. And it was a well-earned victory this afternoon against Rafael Nadal.
World number 2 Novak Djokovic appointed Boris Becker as his head coach on Monday. The six-time Grand Slam winner will begin working with the Serbian before the Australian Open on the 13th of January. Djokovic will be hoping to snatch back the world number 1 spot from Rafael Nadal in 2014.
Nadal has overtaken him in the rankings, so there are a couple of reasons why he wanted to have a new guy in his corner.
You were slightly disappointed with the start to your year. It's been such an amazing March for you and gives you terrific confidence now as we look ahead to the clay court season.
I look forward to it. I'm going to try to enjoy this victory and carry this confidence into clay. This is the best possible, the lead up to Paris, to Roland Garros, and hopefully I can carry this form into Paris.
As the 2014 French Open commences, there are some incredible storylines led by Rafael Nadal, trying to win a record 9th French Open title. Hot on his heels will be Novak Djokovic, looking to complete the career Grand Slam, coming into the French Open with tremendous momentum, just having beat Rafael Nadal in the finals of Rome.
Oh là 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 là, magnifique échange. Oui, c'est juste parfait.
Bravo Djoko.
Bravo. Exceptionnel Djokovic dans cette première manche. Oh, c'est vraiment prodigieux ce que vient de faire Nadal. Il était tellement mal en début d'échange. Exceptionnel. Oh,
bravo,
il l'avait encore. Ouais, c'est parfait dans le contre-pied. Djoko qui... Ouais, regarde. Oui, c'est parfait, il ne se trompe pas, il rentre, prend la balle en... Oui,
wow,
c'est super.
C'est fait, Rafael Nadal est revenu. Et là, ils sont géniaux.
Bravo, bravo.
C'est trop et ça fait 2-7-1 pour l'Espagnol. qu'on n'avait pas encore beaucoup. Oh non, oh non, pas ça.
Quel dommage.
Mais Rafa.
Playing against Novak always is a big challenge for me. You know, I was losing against him the last 4 times, so every time that I have the chance to beat him is because I play to my limit. You know, and I think both of us the last couple of years we're playing at very high level. So sorry for him today. I think he deserved to win this tournament. I am sure he will do it in the future.
Djokovic who claims this classic. 6-4 in the fifth.
Defending champion Rafael Nadal has withdrawn from the US Open with a wrist injury.
A little bit of tennis history is made. The first player to win the opening 3 Masters of the year. The world #1 is setting the bar extremely high.
Finaliste des Internationaux de France 2014, runner-up of the 2014 French Open, Novak Djokovic.
For the second time, runner-up to Nadal. First time a couple of years ago, over 2 days.
You strangled me like an addiction.
Speaks volumes.
Mesdames et messieurs,
he has lost only once in his career center court, so it's definitely not easy best of 5 to play against him in these conditions.
But now the action continues at a breathtaking pace, with a match everyone has been hoping for since the draw was made.
He's making it look easy.
There are monsters outside and they're waiting. There are vultures in line salivating. And though it is dark in the dead of night, I never go down without a fight.
That was a masterclass from Novak Djokovic on how to destroy Rafa Nadal.
Everything changes when the sun goes down.
It's easy to analyze. I played against a player who did everything perfect. I never saw nobody playing a tennis like this ever.
It did feel as close to perfection as it can get.
Oh, so good. And there it is.
6-1, 6-2.
A huge performance from Djokovic. His biggest thrashing of Rafa.
This time last year, before the tournament, he was on 7 majors, and now he's on 11, and closing that gap to Nadal, who's on 14.
Thank you. It's amazing. Well, I mean, there's no doubt that I'm playing the tennis of my life in the last 15 months, and results are showing that, and I'm just trying to keep it up.
Novak Djokovic will get the opportunity to successfully defend his title here in Indian Wells. He's beaten Rafael Nadal in straight sets.
Rafa, is it hard not to get frustrated when you're on a bit of a losing streak against somebody like Djokovic who's dominating? And how do you stay positive every time you go into a match?
Was frustrating in 2011. It's true that I was playing a lot of finals against him, that I lost like 6 during the whole year. But for the last year and a half, the story is different. And I was not ready, I think, to believe that I can compete at highest level against Novak.
Don't get in the way.
Well, just hello, and I'm here just to announce that I have to retire from the tournament.
You can't fly any higher. You get burned before you feel any fire. When will you let go?
I feel that I am back at very high level, so I'm gonna keep fighting during the whole season to have fun.
14 successive wins, and he is arguably playing the best tennis of his career once again.
In terms of his tennis, I do think he's playing arguably the best tennis of his career.
Great finish.
You know, have been bad 7 matches in a row against him. He was playing unbelievable.
For 3 years, Rafael Nadal has suffered at the hands of Novak Djokovic. But today, he's turned the tables.
Well, I think I'm playing well. Happy to be in the final.
Only time will tell at the end of the season, and whether he goes on to win another French Open, whether he finishes the season world #1, we'll just have to wait and see on that discussion.
This is
US Open champion for the third time.
6-3, 6-3, 6-4.
Since 2013, since you'd won the US Open here, what, if anything, did you prove to yourself today? Cap the season this way with that trophy.
Difficult to talk like this.
This is tragic.
Hello from Belgrade, Serbia. I have a little announcement to make today. I have made a decision to not play any competition, any tournaments till the rest of the 2017 season.
And don't try this at home. Tennis nearer the gods. He's made it. It's a perfect 10 for Nadal. He preserves his perfect record in semi-finals here in Rome.
Truth is, he looked great, and that fire in the belly is back. Watch out. You've got to play this man.
Sun setting on the All England Club on the second Wednesday of the championships. Quarterfinals are now in the books for the men and women. Here we are with the final four on the men's side.
I was not a spectator, but I think it was a great show for the fans.
Novak Djokovic, Rafa Nadal, not able to finish within the curfew allotted for players here, 11 p.m. curfew at Wimbledon. But how about Novak Djokovic? Is he back now 2-1 up on Rafa?
I think he needs to close. I mean, I think that is the critical missing dimension to this. But this looks like Novak Djokovic playing off the ground like it's 2011, 2015, taking it to Nadal, winning a tiebreaker. This is the Novak Djokovic that we've come to know.
When you went to the net, maybe with a little impatience. Do you think is that maybe the key point? I mean, the one point that could have gone another way, or?
Of course, if I have the break, I win the next game. I'm here with the victory. If he misses it, we will be here talking how brave he was that he went to the net. He hit a good passing shot, now he's impassioned. So that's the sport.
And he will now rest before the hard courts.
Flashback, last 15 months, and everything I've been through to get here, to get to the finals and to
win against the best player in the world in one of the longest matches I ever played over the 2 days. I don't know. I mean, I'm just overwhelmed.
And that's it. A fourth Wimbledon title.
What's wonderful for us is we get another chance to watch you and Rafa Nadal play a final here.
Well, first of all, I would definitely want to buy the ticket for that match.
Two legends of the sport in the last match of the tournament seeking to add to their already impressive legacy.
You got off to a flyer in this one against your great rival, Rafa. I mean, were you surprised that you were able to wrestle control this match so quickly?
To be honest, not really.
It's just nothing you can do when he plays with the wind as well, Djokovic.
I don't say I have been destroyed. I have been playing against a player that was at the highest level possible, in my opinion, tonight.
He's 2 games away from his 7th Australian Open crown.
Have you ever played better against Rafa?
Under the circumstances, maybe not. Maybe this can be the best quality tennis I've played against Rafa in a Grand Slam final.
Djokovic's journey ends with a substantial victory over one of his great rivals, and he enters the record books with a historic 7th Australian Open title.
Novak, congratulations. Okay, 7 Australian Opens, 15 slams.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
In the men's Grand Slam titles, there is your name amongst those greats.
Lucky number 15, I guess.
It's the world's number 1 against the world number 2. It's the 8-time champion against the 4-time champion. It's the showpiece.
Nadal as well, 7 points in a row for the Spaniard. He does serve up the bagel, his 4th of the week. Oh yes, sensational from Nadal. That was an incredible effort from both men. Djokovic is back in business here in Rome.
And today was for me, and last couple of times have been for him. No? So happy for the title more than winning against Novak. No? And especially happy because the level was very high.
That's brutal. Relentless hitting from the world number 2. It's a 9th title for Rafa in Rome and a record-breaking 34th Masters 1000 trophy.
Nadal's obviously won a lot in Paris, but you've won the last 3 Grand Slams, so I'm just curious how you see sort of the field shaping up heading into Roland Garros.
Nadal number 1 favorite, without a doubt, and then everyone else.
massive miss at Wimbledon, number 5 for the Serbian superstar. What a treat this has been.
He's the king of the world, the top of the league. He's the US Open champion.
Rafa Nadal!
At the side by each. 2 for one guy, 2 for the other guy. So who is the player of the year in men's tennis, John Wertheim?
I don't know how you don't vote for Nadal, at least at this point in the season. He's not lost before the semis of a major, won 2 of them, same as Djokovic. He has won more matches than Djokovic. He has won more titles than Djokovic. They're 1-to-1 head-to-head. I think you got to give it to Rafa, guys.
I think Novak's going to be number 1 next year at year, and I think he's most likely to, given his game that works on all surfaces, and given that he takes such good care of his body and seems to be pretty light, and he's a little younger than the other guys.
And the biggest stars in tennis are en route to Australia. Rafael Nadal is the first to land, arriving in Perth a short time ago. The Spanish legend will represent his country in the new ATP Cup event, a perfect tune-up before the Australian Open.
That is dreamlike from Djokovic. It's got him. That is absolutely ridiculous from Rafa. Mesmerising and magnificent from Novak Djokovic. Team Serbia reigns supreme in the second singles against the 2 greatest players on the planet.
There is your ATP Cup champions for 2010 Team Serbia.
Novak Djokovic has now won 5 of the last 7 majors. For Novak Djokovic, his 17th title. He does, by the way, return to the world number 1. And in essence, he'll be the start of 2020. He's earned it with January as number 1 and within sights of Federer's record.
Following the postponement at Indian Wells, no Miami, no Houston, no Marrakesh, no Monte Carlo, no Barcelona, and no Budapest, all on the ATP Tour. And this goes through the Barcelona week, so not until April 27th will there be any play on the ATP Tour.
Bring you some breaking news, and it is not unexpected, and it is that Wimbledon is now cancelled.
The US Open was miraculously played after a 6-month period when no professional tennis was possible.
My heart says today is not the moment to have these long travels without knowing exactly what can happen or what can't happen. So my decision is to stay here.
Game Carreño Gustavo.
He was undefeated. Now he's out. The #1 tennis player in the world ousted from the U.S. Open.
Novak Djokovic played his best tennis at the right time today at this finals, and he made Rafa look like an average player out there.
There was no difference between the way Rafa looked today and the way that all the other opponents had looked in this Australian Open. I don't know if he was nervous or he wasn't sure about it. Yeah, it looked a bit tight.
Novak is nearly playing with him now.
I know how to play Rafa. This is how I'm going to play Rafa. And Rafa in the past knew how to play Novak, but it hasn't worked in the last 4 or 5 years in majors. So, well, I can wait to see Novak beat Rafa like that, but I can't wait to see them play at the French Open, the French Open, the French Open.
A storm is coming that you can't escape. Tears are falling like blood and rain. The thunder's shaking and it's gonna break. A storm is coming that you can't escape.
I was completely overplayed by Rafa, by better player on the court.
From the darkness, feel them crash upon your skin. Look for shelter, you won't find it. No, no. A storm is coming that you can't escape. The tears are falling like blood and rain.
In 2020, Rafael Nadal makes it 20. Goes level with Roger Federer with 20 Grand Slams.
Congrats to Novak for another great tournament. Sorry for today. You know, in Australia he killed me a couple of times ago. Clear today was for me. That's part of the game now.
A storm is coming.
The world #1, majestic in Melbourne again.
Oh, he's got him. Oh, that is quite spectacular. He's got him. Nadal makes his move. He is in a ruthless mood right now. It is a 10th title for Rafa in Rome.
Stiamo reinventando Rafa, io e forse Roger il next gen siamo noi. best atmosphere, the best match that I played on the center court in Roland Garros in my career against my biggest rival.
That's a sport, you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I tried to give my best. Probably was not my best day out there. Even if I fight it.
Sensational shot there.
It was just one of these matches that you can remember forever. Definitely one of the top 3 matches in my entire life.
Every point, like it's the last one he'll ever play. That's the way Nadal approaches his tennis. He has since the minute he stepped onto the tour. It's a lovely combination. Rafa Nadal with the response of a 13-time champion here. Let's dig a hole in the ground. This is time capsule stuff.
And we will have a tiebreaker. He saves a set point.
A miss from Rafa. One of the best matches of all time. And it's Novak Djokovic who's eventually prevailed.
Did we just witness Novak Djokovic's greatest ever?
A 6th Wimbledon title for the Serbian superstar. History made. History has caught Federer and Nadal.
I am very sorry to announce that I will not be able to keep playing tennis during the 2021 season.
Load up on guns and bring your friends. It's fun to.
I would like to say that tonight, even though I have not won the match, my heart is filled with joy and I'm the happiest man alive because you guys made me feel very special on the court.
Press love to say, oh, they don't get on, but actually they've known each other since the juniors, and there's so much mutual respect there. It's not lovely to see.
See, next gen, yeah, how slow they are. Unbelievable.
Of course, playing against Novak is always a special thing, as I said yesterday, because it's part of the history of this sport. No one match has been repeated more than this one in our history.
He's my greatest rival of all time, for sure. I mean, I've had so many matches against him.
lot of fantastic players around. No? Novak is the best because last year he did a fantastic year and he's the number one today.
Like any other match. I mean, let's face it, it's the biggest challenge that you can have.
Are you able to indicate what is the best thing and what is the worst thing about playing Novak Djokovic?
Well, best thing is that you need to play your best tennis.
It's what we do when we play against each other, always pushing each other to the limit, and that's the beauty of our matches and our rivalry, I guess, in the end.
Whatever, never mind. Hello, 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 hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. Undeniable,
Nadal acknowledging that no one pushes him like Novak Djokovic.